Evening folks, back with another chili review here tonight. I've got a lovely pepper here from FireDragon Chillies. It's a BUTCH-T Scorpion chocolate. Big, fat, ugly looking BUTCH-T. BUTCH-T, this was the Guinness World Record holder before the Reaper, I'm pretty sure. Created by Butch Taylor back in the early 2000s. Could have even been late 1990s. I think it was the early 2000s. But I don't know much about the actual chocolate variety of this, but it would have come from original BUTCH-T Red Scorpion. So I'm going to cut this one open because this thing absolutely stinks. And anything that stinks before it's even open, it's going to be hot. It is a Clint Myer pod, so it's going to be next level anyway. I'll just take this. I tagged everybody that sent me pods this season. I've put these little tags on them. Troy sent, most of Troy's pods are tagged like this, but just ones from Clint and Lee and stuff. I've done it myself, and I'm going to count up every pod I've had this season at the end of the season. I think I'm up around 100 now, more. Definitely close to 100 pods. What do we do? Cut it this way. Yeah. Yeah, it's just pure placenta. Ah, that bad boy stinks. I love my chocolate pods these days. I absolutely love them. Have a go at the placenta on that. Glistening with oil in there. Smells very chinense, so it's pretty much smells like a super hot. Getting a bit of florel out of that, but I am going to expect florel. Oh, that's got a pocket of oil in there. I'll try and show you this. I don't want it to drip out because I want to eat it. But it's actually got, right at the end where the scorpion sort of tail is. I'll try and get it. If it falls on my hand, I can lick it off. But it's got a pocket of oil at the bottom of the pepper. It's like a little pool of oil. I'll have this one first. Let's cut that bit of stalk off, guys. Hope you are having a good night. I'm supposed to call over and do a pod with John tonight, but I'm going to call over to him tomorrow night. I was busy this evening and after work. Right. That is just, it stinks so bad. It's going to be stinking hot. Chocolate BUTCH-T Scorpion from FireDragon Chillies, far north. Thank you very much, Clint. Yeah, let's get it in. Instant heat. This is the one with the pocket of oil. Wow. Letting the flavour build first. Very strong chinense flavours, just like pure super hot chinense flavour. It's very earthy, very strong. There's a bit of sweetness there, and it is floral. Straight to the back of my throat. That's going to be a hot one. What will be 4 minutes? I'll do a 4 or 5 minute afterburn. I love it. I absolutely love it. That's a great pod. Non-chili head. You're going to take a couple of chews out of it as the oils are releasing on your tongue and in your mouth. You're just going to spit that out. It's hot. I'm in for a bit of a burn on this one. That's good. That's really good. It's at the back of my throat straight away. It's moving forward. I expect nothing less from a BUTCH-T, and especially a chocolate. I'm going to say now, not even, we're about a minute in. That's hotter than the red. It's annihilating the back of my throat already. We're only a minute and a half, man. That's crazy. I would say that's a lot hotter than the red BUTCH-T. But then again, if you tested each pepper, the red pepper would probably come back with a higher Scoville reading. It's the chocolate pods, the oils they wreak havoc, man. Anybody who has chocolate pods knows they're just way hotter. Tiny bit left on it. Even that little tiny piece flavour. Where are we at with the heat? Probably at a 4 already. Still building, so it's going to get pretty high. But beautiful flavour on that Clint. I really do like it. I like the strong flavours. Had a bit of sweetness there. It was floral, had zero bitterness. With that placenta. Spongy placenta, just covered in golden, beautiful oil. Getting my nose going now. It's very hot in this room. The stove is... you can't see. The stove is burning away in the background. Still trying to suss out sort of the best area in this house to do the reviews, but this is pretty good here. Hey Luna. Whoo! What have we? Tuesday night? Is it? Tuesday? Yeah. Tuesday night burn session from FireDragon Chillies. Go man, Clint. I'm going to do 2 chocolate pods tomorrow night at John's. They're called Crazy Head. From Lee Grimshaw. And then that's it from Lee. No more pods. I've got a couple that I'm sort of going to add into. I was thinking about doing the challenge the other night with Ash, but I had those 2 from Rada Farm. I've still got a couple of pods. So, completely gone from the back of my throat. It just moved straight up. Sides of the tongue. Lips are burning. Roof of the mouth. It's just an all-round burn. Yeah, that's a hot one. I love it. I love chocolate pods. They're so evil. The burn is just, it's hard to explain if you never had a chocolate pod, or you've had a half a chocolate pod and you just didn't like the flavour. Just get past that strong flavour. Just keep going, keep eating them, because I used to hate them. Used to hate chocolate pods, and now they're my favourite. That's probably because I like that strong burn as well. That's in my top 5 peppers of the season for flavour and heat, 100%. I'm pretty sure it was 2006, 2009 the BUTCH-T was the world's hottest pepper. I don't know. What are we in? Give it another 30 seconds to a minute. It has come down a little bit, but it's still wreaking havoc on my tongue. Yeah, got me sweating. As I said, the room's really hot in this room. Nose is still going. What else have I got there? I've got a caramel Brazilian ghost from FireDragon as well. And I've got a yellow Scotch brain. Could be wrong on that. It could be a Naga brain. Yellow Scotch brain or a Naga brain. I think it's a yellow Scotch brain. So 2 more pods from Clint, a few from Lee, but I've got more on the way from somebody else and somebody else. So chili season's not over yet. I'll leave it at that. I probably won't be able to upload on my TikTok now anyway, but thank you very much, Clint, man. Great Tuesday night burn session. As you can see, I'm quite red. Got me going good. Where are we with the heat? It's definitely come down quite a bit. Single pod. Bearing in mind my tolerance is through the roof. If I had 2 of those, it'd get me to a 10 easy. But once I sort of go past the 7, it's hard to get that 8, 9, 10. So that's a solid 7 out of 10 again from Clint. Wow. Yeah, 7 out of 10. Flavour outstanding. I love it. Not a lot of people are probably like that flavour. It's just too strong and too hot. Thanks for watching. Cheers to FireDragon Chillies. Catch you tomorrow for a double review. Cheers.